All right, welcome back. We got shit to do today, so let's get this done. First things first, we're gonna go to Shinjuku because one, we're gonna be following up with Chihaya tonight, and two, I gotta get a reading.
What shall we do?
It's fun. I'll spend the money.
Here we go. What do you think?
All right. Anyways, now that that's taken care of, let's do a verification test. I've been waiting for you. Won't believe what happened. I think because I have Lachesis in my party, I can actually build my bond with her. Fantastic! Exactly what I wanted out of this. Totally. Beyond a doubt, I had this all planned out, like a good YouTuber.
The thing is,
Recently, my reputation has really started shooting up. A lot of my clients leave happy now, too. I even managed to use my own powers to alter some fates that had once seemed inevitable. I suppose all you really need to change fate is a strong will like you have. I wish I could do more, though. Are you on a break right now, Mifune-kun?
what?
Fukurai-san. So, are you the apprentice I've heard so much about? I've been wondering, why are you so interested in Mifune-kun? Shit, what am I supposed to... Okay, I guess any of them. I'm doing research for school. Well, we're trying to run a business here. Please finish this research of yours as soon as possible. That aside, I have to commend your judgment in choosing her. Her fortunes are like a light guiding lost lambs through the unending darkness ahead.
Oh,
By the way, Kurusu-kun, this man here is Fukurai-san. He's, the chairman of the ADP. Oh, right, you don't know about the ADP yet. It stands for Assembly of the Divine Power. Our goal is to relieve the hearts and minds of today's weary souls via healing events and seminars. We also sell holy stones, the well from which our divine power springs. They are a large part of our business. Fukurai-san, that reminds me, Yokota-kun was telling me you've been acting a little strange lately. More importantly, it seems you started falling behind on your holy stone sale quotas. Is everything okay? Yes, I'll cover the decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. Fukurai-san? I'm not sure how effective these holy stones really are. Excuse me? Well, do you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside lost and confused? Do you remember who saved you when you were stuck working in a seedy club with no place to turn? It was me. Are you saying you no longer have trust in someone who's done so much for you? That's not it. Then enough of this skepticism. Just focus on continuing your role as Maiden of Relief. Read fortunes of those unfortunate souls who come to us and lead them to salvation with the holy stones. Maiden of Relief? That's a nickname I gave her over at the ADP. Beautiful, don't you think? You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune-kun? Don't you remember breaking down in front of me telling me how everyone called you a monster? If you don't carry your weight as the Maiden of Relief, you'll be exactly that, a monster. Yo, this guy's sketchy as fuck. Kurusu-san. Fine. If you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. But don't forget, Mifune-kun, the ADP is the only place you'll ever belong. I've never actually worked at a nightclub. I did get tricked into walking into one, though. Anyways, the chairman is known for exaggerating details. You must think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster. You're just Chihaya to me.
What?
Huh? No one's ever treated me so nicely before.
But
By the way, it was pretty amazing how we stood up to the chairman back there. I would never have been able to talk to him about the Holy Stones had I been alone, but your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong like you more often. Nice. Rank 6. If only I wasn't behind on 2 separate fucking confidants. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get past that. Although, I mean, worst comes to worst, I mean, I could probably still make it work. It won't be fun, but I could probably still make it work.
All right.
Even so, the chairman does seem serious about the Holy Stone issue. He'll make me pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas, and there's a huge penalty for resigning from my post. I suppose my fate isn't possible to change after all. Anyways, I should close up for today.
until next time.
Oh, this seems utterly terrible. Sorry about today. I already know what I must do in order to change my fate, but whenever I face the chairman, I just can't find the courage to say what I need to. Be honest with yourself. Oh, you're absolutely right. Nothing will come from making excuses. I'm the only one who can change my weakness. You're so strong, Karusu-kun. I'm gonna think about this all a little more. Thank you once again for today. I'll see you next time. Actually, I might have a day to get this fixed. I might be able to still fix this.
Wild.
The Phantom Thieves have been so popular lately. What is the fan site? Oh, they must have... Oh, they have new merch.
Nice work, Phantom Thieves.
The Phantom Thieves are amazing. I mean, even the harshest TV commentators are praising them. A lot of celebrities are talking openly about them, too. The Phantom Thieves fight for the people. Anyone opposed to them is just behind the times. Just look at that Akechi kid. He's catching a ton of shit for what happened with Mejid. Justice can't exist as long as the Phantom Thieves do big talk from someone who can't even catch them. Even politicians are claiming the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. They're just full of hot air, though. The Phantom Thieves are totally trustworthy. Looks like people are coming around to us.
I don't get it.
Everyone knows about the cover-up. It's not really that big deal anymore. You know what is a big deal? My gun about rank going up. Gun about? The super real? That's the one with the gun-shaped controller, right? Everyone's talking about it. The multiplayer is so fucking good. The arcade on Central Street has it. So does the one in Akihabara. You should give it a try sometime. I played against someone really good the other day. I couldn't land a single shot on them.
Yep.
Alright, looks like we're meeting up with Futaba. You free? Actually, don't answer that. You're always free. So I have a proposal. You want to work on the promise list? Yeah, sure. Excellent. Then let's formulate a plan at LeBlanc. Not like there are any customers here today. The next promise on the list is go to school, right? Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there too.
All right.
Well, ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go. You're going to school? Never mind. Just go have some fun. Here we are. School. I think my heart's gonna pop out my chest. Huh? Well, what are you doing here? Well... I see. Promise list. Like what you used to make with your mother. Well, Do you want to come in? Can I use a Go-Ho-M instead? Go-Ho-M. Of course she would know what that is. Bitch, you haven't even been with the team. How would you even know what that is? Come on, let's do it together. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left, and all the teachers are in meetings. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as a student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible. If I've got you two with me, this place is going to be easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Anyways, come on. I'll show you around the school. This is the cafeteria where some of the students choose to eat lunch. Lunch? That reminds me of this time when I was only a kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. Oh, and this other time I ate strawberry with ketchup on it. I didn't notice because they're both red and it was really gross. Anyways, the cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic fare here. Textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. But we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. Do you like to read, Futaba? Mm-hmm. Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on the shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them, though. But then when I recited the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird, Akira? I bet they were just surprised. No, they were really creeped out. Ugh, school's the worst. Well, should we move along? Only classroom remain, though on second thought, we should pass on those today. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be, it's my fault. I remembered all that stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? I mean, our past does make us who we are, and unfortunately, we are the result of our trauma, so you being the result of yours only kinda makes sense. Honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, we nerds do have a bad habit of really leaning into our own traumas. God knows when I first moved, I think it was my senior year, I moved back to Ohio. And I did not want to go to the public high school because I knew for a fact I could potentially run into the kids who bullied me back when I was in junior high. I mean, I doubt they would have even known who I was, but the sheer fact that it was possible I could see any of them again literally sent me into a panic attack so strong my parents sent me to a completely different school just to avoid it. Sadly, we are the result of our trauma. It's not great, but it is what it is.
But
It's clear how much you've improved recently. You never would have gotten so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step towards changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great, right, Akira?
ooh,
Wait,
new
you're so happy
discovery.
with me even though I got totally depressed? Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe I could make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves, or figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That would be wonderful. Yeah. So yeah, I hate it, but no, I get it. Like, I really do get, like, Futaba going back to a school and then just remembering all the ridiculous bullshit she had to put up with. Unfortunately, man, kids are terrible. Like, they're just bad. They're terrible. So no, I don't blame her at all, man. I'd be pissed off too. I wouldn't want to go back. I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decide to come back to school now, Futaba. Friends? Futaba? Oh, nothing. Alright, I went back to school, so that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay, going
Alright,
home.
let's retreat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay.
Hoy, thanks for a bunch for showing me around school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled, but also super tired, to be honest. I can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every single day. You guys really are OP. I get the sense I'll level up faster if I stay close with you, but I still think I'd run out of MP way too fast. The real world's a scary place. Wow. Wow. We'll take it slow. That would help. Jeez, how'd you get so calm? Is that a class feature? Yeah, she really does view the world as a video game. Alright, what's next? Hierophant. Unfortunately, because of my, Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that. Dude, I wasn't gonna ask your ass for money, nigga. Shit. God. You get up my ass soon as I get home, don't you? I gotta look this up now, because I need to make sure that, I get this right, because, I think we're at, what, 7? Right? Yeah, we're doing rank... I guess it's rank 7, rank 6. I guess I'll figure out when I get there. What should I do with that, man? Ugh, my head hurts. Oh, I guess it is max kindness. Alright, so this is rank 7 then. You're like you have something you have to say.
All right then.
Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, and credit details. I've got a ton of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on all this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'd be able to use that stuff in court. But
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not gonna try and take custody back, so don't go doing any stupid crap like this, okay? But Sojiro, I only did it because of all the stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking. When push comes to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro. That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine, I still have Akira and Mona and all the others. You could just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. I'm gonna be real with you, my guy. You are an abrasive prick. Like, you mean well, but you are abrasive as fuck. Maybe, just maybe, you could, like, not be that way. Have you ever considered that? Just not being abrasive? Has it ever crossed your fucking mind in your life, ever? Like, makes sense, though. You're the ones who saved her, after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to care for her. Look where that got me, though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here, but deep down I think that was an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are both just excuses. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I mean, I spend more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, try to cool off a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go out to Futaba for me? Akira. Have you calmed down? I don't know, my mind's all blank. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I remember how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. I said some really mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro's lost a crap ton of money. I thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You should tell him that. Yeah, you're right. Futaba, can I come in? Mm-hmm. Sojiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I said just now. Well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age like Akira, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So, will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Haha. Hey, quit your laughing. You're as exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So let's just keep living together. Futaba? Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. Are you sure I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. Ha, no hesitation. Don't come to me if you have any regrets. Actually, I'm not going to let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I might not be grateful, but I'll at least be there to protect you. And you can stay with me for as long as you like, forever if you want. I will. Forever. I can't wait to keep sort of living with you too, Akira. It's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. I'm out of here. Bye! I was such a fool. My whole life I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kind of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society, how you should just accept the hand you're dealt in life. But those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of that coffee crap, I should be teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. Here I go again, ranting. I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today. Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life. I feel like Sojiro's bond is growing deeper. You know, that's probably the closest to, like, an apology I'll probably ever get from him for how he's treated me. And I'm not saying that, like, I deserve an apology. Don't get it twisted. I fucked up royally. You know, like, look, I don't personally think I should have an assault charge for pushing a guy. I think that's dumb. But I can't fault him. It's not his fault. Who knows why he took me in? I would love to know why he did it. I'll probably find out at some point. I want to know why he did it.
All right.
I'm going home.
Alright, I better head home too. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping. Why bother giving me kindness if you need max kindness to even do this? Like, why? Like, you can't do this rank without having max kindness. At that point, giving me a kindness up doesn't mean anything. Why bother? Ugh. It's mildly frustrating, I'll say that much. Hey, you good to talk? I talked to Futaba again after that. I don't know how it took me so long when we've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. How do I do this? How do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. And that's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. Yeah, feel like a real dad now? Real dad, huh? Sounds corny as hell, but I can't deny it. Huh, what am I doing calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings? I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up while I've still got some dignity. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, Sojiro really is the toxic masculinity trope. Not like he's toxically masculine.
Will continue. It's exhausting.
He's not like he's borderline toxic masculinity, but not in like the traditional way. I guess it's more just a Japanese trope, right? Or is it a trope? This was made by a bunch of Japanese people. I assume these things are actually how people, some variety of people feel this way within the society that they write the game for. So I'm gonna assume this is based on at least the devs' perception of Japan, which, gonna be honest with you, if this is the devs' perception of their home country, I'm gonna stand by what I said earlier. Japan sounds like a terrible place to want to be. Absolutely horrid. Wouldn't want to live there. And I'm not basing this off of like documentaries. I'm basing this off the fact of why would you write a video game in your home country that makes your country look bad? Honesty? Maybe? I guess. I suppose that makes sense, but you know. Alright, so let's go.
You know the rankings that are popular nowadays? Are you interested in them too?
Like, I got shit to do. I ain't got time for rankings and shit, nigga. Do you see how many bitches I got on my dick?
I don't blame you. Everyone's paying attention to it. Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
You know, the next segment is the
All over
trip.
the news.
Check out the... Oh, sorry. It comes with the sticker, right? There's so much Phantom Thieves merchandise all of a sudden. Although, if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. I don't know, I like it. It's so mysterious. Do you think it's a bad idea to post your name on the fan site to get a change of heart? I just want to meet the Phantom Thieves. You know what? In hindsight, it does kind of make sense because most people... Oh!
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, cool! Oh, I'm in a great mood now. One of my favorite characters, fucking Dr. Maruki. Akira, sit the fuck up, my guy. This guy's awesome. Oh, this is great. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better classroom. Wait, does he teach an actual class often? Bro, I would totally go to a seminar if this guy was the one teaching it. I say, as everybody stares at me ominously. The school trip's tomorrow, huh? I always got so excited the night before my trips. You leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Oh yeah, just watch out for that jet lag. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind Japanese time zone, which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but arriving in the morning of the 7th. That might be quite a shock to your systems. Jet lag is one thing, but our perception of time itself can be distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and just felt like the second hand stopped for longer than a second?
You.
Say, Kurusakun. Do you know the name of the phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? Chronostasis.
This is it. Right.
right.
That's right!
You see,
When a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill that blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where the phenomenon comes from. The human brain really is incredible, right? It can make you feel like time has stopped. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a criminal? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying.
Nice going.
I mean, yeah, I've already maxed out kindness. So the bigger question is, should I even give a shit about class answers? No, I probably will still answer the class questions correctly. Like, there's no reason to not. Oh, but my time is up.
See you.
I want to hear all your stories when you get back, okay? Have fun. You're going to Hawaii tomorrow, huh? Don't worry about the house. Well, me and Futaba can hold down the fort. Oh yeah, you can't come with me. They don't let cats. Honestly, I'm surprised we managed to take this cat everywhere we already take him. Yeah, this time tomorrow we're gonna be in Hawaii. I can't wait. You have your time wrong. Yeah, we'll still be in Japan at that point. Ryuji, you know you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Enough chit-chat. You should be concentrating on class. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I'm totally out of motivation to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to research sightseeing spots in Hawaii. You got over that pretty damn fast. Oh yeah. Are there any famous places in Los Angeles? Hollywood? Well, it has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will prove quite stimulating. Not to hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches, though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near Los Angeles as well, you know. Well, that's close to the ocean. Do you know where LA is? I have a better question. A question I think we should all be asking ourselves. Do we think that Ryuji could point out the USA on a map? I'm gonna go on a pretty large bet right now. I don't think Ryuji could find the USA on a map. I really don't. I think he'd point to either South America or Africa. Now keep in mind, they would not be named. It would just be a blank map. He would just have to point. But America's a fairly large place, so I feel like that should make it easier. But knowing his ass, he might actually point to like fucking Australia or some shit. Well, it's the capital of America, so in the middle somewhere? What about Hawaii? Don't know. Some ocean, I guess? You're hopeless. Oh my. Ryuji thinks that California is the capital of America. Okay, hi, Japanese people. If you are native of Japan, an actual Japanese individual, someone from the country who grew up there and has lived there, could you point out America on a map? That's all I want to know. I just want to know that. Please tell me, if someone from Japan who grew up in Japan has lived the majority of their life in Japan, can you point out America on a map? I assume yes. I assume your education system, since you guys go to school, apparently 6 days a fucking week, that you guys are more educated than this. I might be wrong, but Ryuji now has me doubting, because again, if you create a character like this within Japanese society in your Japanese-made video game, I have questions. So I have to make sure I have a star persona with me, which I should already, because I think that's part of my current rotation. Yes. We're gonna go to Shibuya. Fuck! Wrong button. Shibuya. Does it actually have... Why does it have... It has everything here, but it doesn't keep... It keeps so much stuff here, but it doesn't keep the bookstore. Like, why doesn't it keep the bookstore?
Welcome.
Oh, so many books. Jesus. Yep. 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 Alright, all the books. I have to work at the convenience store. So, I'm gonna assume it's this. And we'll acquire a target.
What do you want to do?
Actually, that's gonna send us into the next day. I'm sitting at what, 36 minutes? Yeah, I'll end this episode here, and then next episode we can just jump right into the Hawaii trip, because I don't know how that trip is gonna be laid out, and if it's gonna be like one really long cutscene or not. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what to expect, and I don't want to drag an episode out longer than necessary. Anyways, everybody, stay tuned for more Persona 5. I will see you all next time.